Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ryan from the Family Cruiser 250. We are on our way to Mammoth Lakes. We just passed Bishop. We are about 6.5 hours into the trip. We left Orange County at 8. So this trip is going to look a little different just because we are fully loaded. Family
With too
of
many
4.
babies.
We got a 2.5-year-old and a 2-month-old. So things have been interesting.
Very.
So this is probably the longest road trip so far as a family of 4. We did go up to Santa Barbara a few weeks ago, but this is definitely the longest
And roughest.
the most challenging so far. So we're not doing any camping. Obviously, we have an infant baby, but this is our situation right now. My wife is loving it. She loves road trips.
And I love the center chair.
So we are about just over 5,000 miles into ownership of the new Land Cruiser. And so I wanted to get my wife's perspective on what she thought of our new family hauler. Everyone meet Caitlin.
Hi, YouTube world.
What are the 3 things you hate about this Land Cruiser?
3 things I dislike about this. I dislike this middle seat. Any middle seat is not great, but especially a middle seat when you are in between 2 car seats. And overall, this is a pretty big car, but this is a very tiny space back here because you don't get as much leg room as these 2 do. Obviously, it's not comfortable, your back hurts, and with kiddos, it's just not ideal. So again, I feel like it's a big car, but the middle seat is not great, and any mom can relate to being in this position.
And she's been back there for what, like 5 hours?
More than that, so I'm a little
5 or 6 hours?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So in the back we're using a Duna
And a forward-facing
2-in-1 car seat, and then a Nuna forward-facing for the toddler.
Yeah, so any mom can relate to being in the center, and this is no different than that. I'd say another thing I dislike as a mom about this car, I'd say when I'm driving, talking to Siri is very challenging. You really have to yell at her to get her to listen, and you're lucky if she hears you the first time. 50% of the time it is frustrating, especially if you're trying to change music, you're trying to call someone and not touch your phone because you got a kid in the back, you just want to use Siri, and that's part of why you have CarPlay. So that is something that I think needs a lot more work going forward, is just the ease of using Siri for the front display. I'd say one more thing. I see, it's Halloween. One more thing I'd say is,
If you have a toddler and you're going to own this car or any car, get this iPad holder.
Yeah.
It attaches to the headrest. It's
the drink holders are stupid on the sides of the cars. They don't fit normal size water bottles, or let's say you have, like, I don't know, a large soda or something. It is very specific on the kind of drinks you have. So if you have a kid's water bottle that's a little bit wider, or if you have a water bottle, reusable water bottle that you want to put in there, good chance that it will not fit. So really the only 2 water or the cup holders that I feel that do fit the majority of drinks are the front 2. And for as big as this car, again, 2 cup holders simply are not enough. Also because I'm blocking 2 of them right now as I sit in the middle seat. So yeah, I'd say those are my top 3 as a mom of 2.
So obviously the first one is the biggest deal because as a family of 4, it's tight. I mean,
tight.
Obviously our kids are small and we have a lot of stuff. It might be better when they get older because we won't have car seats and a bunch of pack and plays and other stuff. So you wouldn't be sitting back there in like 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah, but there's no way I'd be able to fit, I think, between 2 regular sidecar seats. I think that would be almost impossible.
We're gonna have to change Mavs to a slim car seat.
I'm not a very wide person, so for me it's even tight as someone that's still more petite.
Yeah, she's 5'5".
Yeah, and just trying to get the seatbelt and making it fit, I have to, scoot forward to really get it in. So it's really not a realistic seat for anyone, unless maybe you have a young child that's out of the car seat.
So what's one thing you love about the new Land Cruiser?
Thing I just love. Well, I'd say it's fun to drive. I don't know anything about cars, so my answers are quite stupid.
She has yet to drive off-road.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
She's
I'd say it's comfortable, day-to-day life, in and out, the ease of it. I'd say, the trunk is still a good size for kids. Throwing the stroller back there, every day-to-day life, it's great for that. But yeah, I'd say overall it's a fun, easy car to drive, and good for a functional, everyday mom like me.
Yeah, so we have our trunk's pretty full, but it's not. You can still see out the rear view. All of our outdoor gear is sitting on top of the roof rack in a Pelican box. But yeah, so it's plenty enough room. It's when we go camping that it gets really tight with all the camping gear. But it's been great. So you heard it here first from a mom owner of a new Land Cruiser. We'll do some light wheeling. When we get up here, we're gonna go find some fall colors. So we'll do some light trails. Our friends that are with us are not in a 4x4, so we gotta take it easy on them. But I'll roll some B-roll for you guys of the trail footage in just a moment. Thanks again for watching. Hit like and subscribe.
All you bros out there.
In the next one.